If your modern diesel truck has suddenly lost power, entered limp mode, and is spewing black smoke, you might be dealing with a P20D1 code. This indicates a serious break in your emissions system that needs immediate attention to prevent expensive damage to your exhaust filter. The code P20D1 is technically described as exhaust after-treatment fuel injector B control circuit open.io. This applies to most modern diesels like the Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Powerstroke, and GMC Duramax that use a selective catalyst reduction system. This complex system is designed to clean up exhaust emissions by injecting a reductant commonly known as diesel exhaust fluid, or DEF, into the exhaust stream. This fluid converts harmful nitrogen oxides into harmless nitrogen and water. The code specifically points to injector B, implying your system uses multiple injectors, and open means the computer sees a broken electrical path, like a cut wire or a disconnected bridge. When this happens, the symptoms are severe. You will notice significantly diminished engine performance as the computer tries to protect the engine. There will be excessive black smoke from the tailpipe, and your fuel efficiency will drop drastically. You might also see other codes related to the SCR system. The causes are typically electrical or mechanical failures. It could be a failed fuel injector solenoid, a wire that has been melted by the exhaust heat, a loose connector, or even a bad controller. Sometimes, simply running out of DEF can trigger related issues. To troubleshoot this, you will need a scanner and a digital volt ohmmeter. Start with a thorough visual inspection of the wiring harness leading to the exhaust injector. These wires live in a harsh environment under the truck, so look for burns, cuts, or corrosion. If the physical wiring looks okay, use your scanner to clear the codes and see if it returns immediately. If it does, locate the injector and unplug the connector. You need to check for power and ground at the plug using your voltmeter while the system is active. You may need to use the scanner to manually actuate the injector to perform this test. If you have voltage at the plug, the wiring is good, and the problem is likely the injector itself. Test the injector by measuring its internal resistance with your ohmmeter and comparing it to the manufacturer's specifications. If the resistance is infinite, the internal coil is broken, and the injector needs replacement. If there is no voltage at the connector, you will need to trace the wiring back to the controller to find the break. If the injector and wiring both test fine, you might be looking at a failed PCM or a programming error, which is when you should call a professional technician. Driving with this code can permanently clog your diesel particulate filter, costing thousands in repairs, so address it as soon as possible. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.